Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Pre-Market Report sponsored by Delta.Exchange. 8th and 9th, I'm planning to come to Bengaluru for a workshop. So those who are interested may subscribe to our workshop in Bengaluru, contact our office. The contact numbers are given in the description. For the last 2 days, there were no reports. That's because I went to Doha of Qatar for an opening ceremony of one of my friends' restaurant called Erod Amman Mess. Today evening also there will be no post-market report because I'm traveling to Bengaluru for a workshop. The workshop, although it is on Saturday, Sunday, so I need to meet some of my friends tomorrow. So therefore I'm just traveling today. Coming back to markets, day before yesterday, it was a very disappointing market. The markets fell and broke the technical level. What was the simple technical level? Earlier, the year high was 25,650. So when that crossed, the markets went up to 26,100. So that was almost 450 point higher. And then, so logically, so the previous high, 25,650, should be the support. But day before yesterday, that support was broken. Mainly, some reasons. Number one, FIA is continuously selling. On an expiry day, they bought for 10,000 crore. But during the next 4-5 trading sessions, they've sold even much more than that. So the continuous FIA selling is a concern. Second thing, the US futures were very bad at the time when we were trading for the last 1 hour or 2 hours. And suddenly the artificial intelligence related stocks started falling despite some of the companies coming out with good results. Now suddenly people realizing in US that these AI stocks are overvalued. These stocks are trading at 200 PE ratio, 300 PE ratio, like that. So because of that, there was a panic in our market, especially in the last half an hour. And in fact, Nifty as well as Nifty future, they both closed at the lowest point of the day. So that is a kind of a panic the other day. Another reason, when US futures are very low, the following day is a public holiday in India. So if something happens in US, we could not react. And luckily it was a holiday yesterday. So otherwise we would have reacted very badly. But yesterday night, the US has almost recovered the entire loss made in the previous day. And now slightly lower the futures. But yesterday the recovery was a dramatic recovery. I think Nasdaq has shot up nearly 600 points from day's low to day's high. That was more than 2%. And S&P 500 also from low to high more than 1.5%. So as a result, Asian markets are trading well in the green. GIFT Nifty is indicating about 40-point gap up. But we do not know whether this gap up will be sustained. So as I told you, in the short term, technicals are turning slightly bearish. So MACD is giving a bearish signal. 25,650 level was broken, and FIAs continue to sell. So all this, might prevent the market from rising too much from here. So, however, the actual support is at 25,500 as I discussed earlier, and upward resistance is at 26,100. So you look at the open interest, the 26,000 call is having the huge open interest. So definitely even for this week or up to next Tuesday, the expiry for weekly expiry Nifty, so the resistance is going to be 26,100. So because if 26,000 call is having the highest open interest, and probably the premium might be, 30, 40 point. In fact, the day before yesterday in the morning, the 26,000 call was trading 55, 60 rupees. I think closing should be around 30 rupees. Then people who sold the call, they would have sold some puts also. So they would have collected about 60, 70 point premium at least. So by taking that into consideration, so the resistance will be around 26,100. And support, as I told you, technical support is at 25,500. But if you look at the way market was crashing, people were so scared. So they sold puts only at 25,200 followed by 25,000. So we can say for the next few trading sessions, 4 trading sessions, because now yesterday was a public holiday. So Nifty expiry is only 4 trading sessions away. 26,000 to 26,100 is a resistance area. 25,200 to 25,000 is a support area. And put call ratio stands around 0.73, which is slightly oversold. And anything below 0.7 is a very good oversold level, but now it's slightly above 0.73. So if there is any good news, the markets can recover. Short covering may happen, but as of now, there are no signs of that good news. Number one, the US government is still shut down. This is the longest US government shutdown in the history. I think as of yesterday, it was at 36 days. So that is number one. Number two, there is no sign of US-India trade agreement. This tariff, post-Deepavali, both the leaders have posted in the social media, but then after that, so things have gone silent. So something must happen. And more importantly, today is the 6th of November, Bihar state election, voting, not vote counting. And then this is the first phase. The second phase will be on 11th. So 11th evening, there might be exit poll results and the actual poll results on 14th. So Dhamaka will be there in the next week. So for this week, it might be a consolidation between 25,500 and 26,000. So this is the overall setup. You are coming to some sectors, auto sector, because the crude oil has fallen. So I think now crude oil is trading at 2 weeks low. So it is well below $65 Brent crude. So that is good for auto industry. That's number one. Number two, the banking. HDFC Bank ADR was down, but ICICI Bank ADR was higher. So mainly, especially after the results, ICICI Bank has been in the downtrend. HDFC Bank was the one supporting the market. But now let us see if there is any mild short covering in ICICI Bank. So then the next one is the PSU banks. So PSU banks are doing very well, especially the State Bank of India. So in fact, for the last few months, PSU banks have been outperforming the private sector bank. So especially with the new rejig in the bank nifty, so PSU banks tend to do better. So there is a third one. And then Reliance Industries, it was in the green day before yesterday, then it came to red. So it tend to be slightly volatile. So crude oil falling is actually not really very good for Reliance Industries. Then more importantly, the day before yesterday, because the US futures fell so badly, the IT stocks came under selling pressure. And then yesterday, I also thought, IT stocks will fall. But yesterday night, when US markets recovered, the Nasdaq has recovered significantly. So because of that, we can hope for some kind of recovery in IT stocks. Even the Infosys ADR was in green yesterday. FMCG and pharma, so as usual, might be in some kind of a trouble. So this is the overall picture. So we can expect market to stay, some kind of a positive bias. So if there is no further huge selling by FIIs. Of course, FII selling is also coming down slowly. So this is the overall market setup now. So for today, we can expect Nifty to trade between 25,500 and 25,800. For the month, it may be 20. For the week, it may be 25,500 to 26,000. So let us see what is going to happen. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. So remember, today evening there will be no post market, and tomorrow I'll try, at least to do some live video or live audio if possible. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.